Hello and welcome for today. I'm gonna upload right now and then at 5. Yeah. Double upload feature today, you. Yeah, trust me, you're gonna enjoy this one, okay? Okay. Now I wanna talk about this because it's been on my mind for like a few weeks. A lot of the media, right? A lot of liberal media, it's saying I might want to switch this out. They're saying like they're like mostly saying like that trans people or people on Instagram or Twitter or on TikTok, they're saying like that trans people don't have rights, and I am confused about this one now. Okay, I am confused because um trans people already have rights already. They already do. You just don't want to talk about them. They're called human rights. They're like everyone notes here. They're like every man, every woman, every child. They got human rights. Sorry to say this, but I don't care. Trans people already have their rights as humans. They don't need their own single, what's it called? Their own single trans laws. They don't need them. Yet again, during time when like black men could be walking around, they didn't have human rights at that time. And my mouse is messed up right now. I put in a battery that I recharged just like like this morning. But hey, I'm good. I'm good. I might need to get some more battery for them. But this is what I mean. A lot of these people want to scream that trans people don't have rights already. They do. You just don't want to talk about them. They're called human rights, and it makes me tired and sick of hearing people like, "Oh, trans people don't have rights." So we just scream bigotry. We just scream racism and everything, right? They want to scream that people like me talking about this are transphobic. I'm not transphobic. I just hate of how pretty much people be like, "Oh, that's wrong. What you talking about? You can't say that." Excuse me. I could talk about this in my own terms. I can see how I see it. But if you want to see it your way, you can tell me. But I won't listen. Which I'm tired and sick of hearing all this. What's it called? Hearings of people saying that people don't have a right. Then they want to call Clarence Thomas the N word, the hard R, and they want to call that, and they're saying that as I'm not racist, but calling the N word as racist, and when they get ratioed, they double down and say I'm not being racist. I'm just saying. Even Whoopi Goldberg does this too. Well, she was like. She was like he was a slave or something, or pretty much he will be a slave. Oh no, I didn't watch the video. But this just make me sickening, and I'm like, ugh. Honestly, people, what is wrong with you for streaming this? Like, what if the people just have their own rights and they believe that? Like, I am tired and sick of hearing that people have rights, and then they want to cry and saw over whatever social media they're on. And I'm like, after tequila, we'll be drinking. Like, honestly, that's how I feel right now. Just grab a drink, done. You don't need to care about this stuff. Honestly. And yet again, I'm not gonna talk about the Roe v. Wade situation. There's like so much content about this. I'm like, it's oversaturated for right now. I want to let it die down for a bit. I probably will die down for a bit, but until then, I want to kind of like keep this in my own thoughts. If I can do that correctly and not mess it up. But not me, I can mess it up pretty easily. Um, This is what I'm tired of hearing. And if you're tired of hearing that trans people don't have rights, they need their own rights. If you're tired of hearing that, then welcome to everyone's world. Welcome to the world of the right, where we're tired of hearing they don't have rights though. But and then like really, what's wrong with just being human? They're already human. They they are banned from. They're already banned from like sports already. Well, okay, or uh, Lena Thomas is, and honestly, I'm excited for that one. That's just funny. And I was like, I'm like ironic, right? And some people were like, "What?" They're all mad and shit, and they're like, "Wow, that's wrong," and you're like, "No, it's not." But the rules are more stricter. Well, to get in as a trans person, you would need to get pretty blockers or whatever, or transition at like 12 or something. I don't know. I don't understood it, but it's funny. And they're like, "Well, shit," and I'm like, "Yeah." And like some people left them, they're like screaming like this is like transphobic and shit. But that's just a whole different story. I would probably not talk about it for a while because a lot of people were like, "Well, this ain't wrong." In reality, people are like, "We want to see biological women going against biological women, not trans women going against biological women." Because all it does, it makes it harder for biological women in general. Because it's just like, how does that even work? I'm asking because um in some shit about femmen or slash femboys saying like if you say it then it's a slur. This feels like a mess, but honestly, I hey, later video could be more of a mess too. Well, so yeah, and also I gotta clean my shelves. I got like one shelf, and then I got my three big ones and my top one. So I got like at least like four more shelves to clean. Well, I mean, I want to clean it up, so I need some space if I'm gonna put some sets up. But hey, I'm gonna do that in the other room too. I want to make sure like they're clean because we got like black shelves, and honestly, they get dirty easily. But that's my shelf in general. I will show you my collection one day what I have right here. But until then, and also I'm gonna be live today at 6. So yeah, if you're excited for this one, then hey, honestly, I don't mind. And also, I want to try more of this too. Like, I'm trying more content too, and okay, let me talk about this for a bit. Um, so as I looked over my analytics from I think Monday's video, right? I think let me look at my phone real quick. Um, if I'm wrong, then please tell me. But I am on my phone about this, so um, it said like a day ago. So I think that was like Tuesday. Yeah. So yesterday, no, wait, Monday. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I forget what days I'm recording. I am. I something I like behind my own schedule. Sometimes I write down my phone to remember what I want to make as content, and also I got write down on my board to say which one am I doing next, because I gotta like remember. Because I'm not gonna remember this stuff. I am honestly a little confused about this myself too, but if people are saying, well, that makes sense. Let me talk about this. I know people don't want to hear this, but when I looked at my analytics on my computer, I know like a lot of people watch it. Thank you for that, actually. Thank you. And I will say this: you're welcome to watch my content, and if you dislike it for how I describe the games, like if I'm talking about a topic like politics, games, movies, or a lot of things, right? If I'm talking about these subjects, it's because it's my own personal opinion. Like I talked about the Saints Row remake, sorry, reboot. Um, I talked about it in a negative light. I don't like how it looks. It looks boring. It looks bland. Yet again, if people have an issue with that, then go for it. But don't forget, everyone has their own personal opinions. You can buy the game if you want, but I'm not gonna buy it. I will go with the original three games, and I'll kind of the fourth one. That's a bad game in general. I have not played Saints Row 1 or 2, but I did their one. I have not played 4 either. Or go to hell. I am not joking. I'm not playing multiple games. Because I've been so busy, like, recording. And also, I got to keep recording my thing on Xbox, like, my games. And also, I got to do a video Friday, too, also. Sorry for all this rambling, but it just showed to how much content I had to make for everyone. Which I hope you're excited for it. Friday's video, I hope you can enjoy. It's about a movie that I watch, and I will head to watch it on my Xbox again. I bought it, like, Sunday, yo. But it's a good movie. I'll talk about it. I will have a picture up like I normally do, like right here, well. But it's something I want to talk about. And honestly, give it a shot, okay? Just give my content shots. Even if you don't like it, just give it a try. Give it a little taste about it. If you don't like me as a person, fine. But if you like the content, okay, sure. But yet again, it's only one person running the channel. Not like 5 or 6 or 2 or 3 people. I don't have friends that are yet again, if I want friends to do stuff like this, then I can, but a lot of my friends, they don't want to do this stuff. And I get it. They got work. They work in the public. I don't want to put them out there and get them in trouble. That's how I feel about this, okay? And sorry for this long rant, but honestly, it's just how I feel about this subject. I'm tired of hearing it, and if you want to, uh, I want to make a Patreon. I won't make any other videos. This is what I'll make: more different content for you. Once a month, I'm going to show you the places that I like to go to, and maybe I want to show you what kind of candies I got, like some weird ones. And I want to try all this stuff out. And if you want to see it, and we got some board games, I will show you what to do. Okay, um, I will do those live, and sometimes I will record them in case people want to see that stuff. And honestly, I want to try this more stuff out in case people want to see this is not this content. There are content that out there, but for me, you can see Lego videos, games, stories. I'm talking about movies, politics, my personal thoughts on what's coming out, everything. And if you want to hear that, then hey, welcome to the channel. But this little rant was weird, but honestly, I just want to talk about it, okay, man? And honestly, I will honestly display my entire screen, right? I will put up the entire screen of my channel, show you the analytics, and I want to hide it, kind of like other people will. Okay? But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back at 5. I gotta start cleaning and stuff, okay? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and share, like, and subscribe, and I guess you can say that you like my content? I don't know.